Let's find plastic limit of this clay. This clay should be moist before we start our experiment. What we did yesterday, we mixed it with water and we let it rest for 24 hours so that we can test it right now. Plastic limit test is pretty simple. We need to roll this clay into threads. The threads should be of a certain size. It should be about this long or maybe a little bit, and the diameter about 3 millimeters. I'm going to use this little rod as an example for myself. We use glass and we roll clay on the surface of the glass. We're going to roll it until we get the size, the diameter that we want. It may take a little bit of time. So we get these soil threads. They're about the right diameter. But if you look at them, you will notice that they don't have any cracks. So they don't crumble. In this case, the consistency of this soil is still a little bit wetter that we're actually looking for. So we need to continue rolling it, or another way to dry it up, we can use our palms, because our palm will also absorb some moisture from the soil. We can use a blow dryer or we can use a tissue. In the end, we will need to have these soil threads with a little bit of cracks. So we know that they're at the right consistency, and that consistency will be the plastic limit of the soil. Before measuring the water content of the soil, I would like to show you the difference between the right consistency for plastic limit, which is here. You will see that these soil threads, they have cracks all around. And here you will see that the soil threads are the same size as the one on the left-hand side, but they're very nice and smooth and no cracks. So this water content is a little bit higher than the plastic limit, and we cannot use this soil to measure to put it in the oven right now. We still need to roll it until we see more cracks in the soil threads. So what I'm going to do next is we already prepared tins, and we measured the mass of each tin, and we already prepared 2 more tins with the soil. I'm going to put this soil in tin number 1. And now we'll do a water content test. We already know the mass of this tin. It's given here. We're going to measure the mass of this tin together with the soil, and after that we'll put it in the oven. We'll wait for 24 hours. And tomorrow we'll come back, we'll take it out of the oven, and we'll measure the mass of soil again. And the difference will give us the water content. So this is tin number 1. It has the mass of 12.87 grams. We're going to record the mass of the soil in it. It's 23.52. We'll do the same thing for 2 other tins. This one is tin number 2. We already measured its mass. It's 12.79. Now we can get the mass of the tin with the soil. It's 24.7. And for tin number 3, The mass is 13.56. Together with the soil, the mass will be 28.29. I will put now these tins in the oven and we'll wait for 24 hours. This is our plastic limit test. After 1 day, our soil is dry. We need to measure the mass of the soil in the tins. We'll start with tin number 1. This one. We'll take the mass of it. Tin number 2. And tin number 3. So once we know the dry mass of the soil, we can calculate water content. And this water content will be a plastic limit. I will take the average out of 3 values and use it as a plastic limit for this soil. Thank you.